That was just so on the edge, wasn't it? Just stood on the captain's broken toes. To apologise for that. Well, good morning, Finding Joe crew. And on the onset, it looks like it's going to be an absolutely glorious, magnificent afternoon, morning, whichever way you like to look at it. Did I mention you before? Did I say am I joined by the cap?
Most people know. Sort of.
Captain and all his glory?
Hi.
Is that all you do? Is just a little hi?
That's all I've got to do.
Haven't caught a thing this morning yet. Oh, I'm Anthony Lawrence.
You've got to introduce yourself, do you?
Anthony Lawrence here, aka Muffin Man. So we're at our favourite spot at Cape Woolamai, right on the edge.
I'm on the edge, man.
Yeah,
I'm on the edge!
I was waiting for it. It's predictable.
You say it every week though, and then I do it.
Well, it is. We're right on the edge of Cape Woolamai. We're right on the edge of greatness, to be honest with you.
Cusp.
On the cusp of absolute greatness today. We are on the hunt for school sharks today. I've got a tip off. I've got a hot tip that they're towards Cape Shoal. So at the moment it's dead. So I'm trying to be like my mate Sam Hitsky, and I've got a soft plastic over the edge there. It's not working. I think that's because I'm not Sam Hitsky, even though I try to be Sam Hitsky this morning.
Sam, please.
And we're not joined by Chris and Joe, as you can see. Unfortunately, Joe and Chris are flat out at work.
I missed it.
Chris is definitely coming to our Portland trip, so we look forward to that, don't we?
Let's go.
Joe,
I'm a hot tip.
which is the actual basis of the show, is actually to get Joe on board, to actually find him, so we can actually get him on board. So if you do see Joe out and about, I think he's working in Toorak somewhere. The exact address I'm not quite sure. And I don't think he'd appreciate if I did give it on. Give it out. He'd frown up on that quite a bit. But if you do see Joe out and about, just make sure you go up and give him a hug. Let him know that he's missed and loved.
I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
Oh, don't cry, mate. Just don't cry. Hey, it's a seal, I think.
There it is. Sam.
Sam the seal.
Sam the seal. Oh, get him up.
That could be a bad sign or a good sign. Unfortunately, we're not joined by Frank this morning.
Hey, Frankie.
I sent Frank a message early this morning about 5 AM, said we'd be at the end of Cape Woolamai. And obviously he is still in bed because it's cold. So we look forward to Frank later on in the show.
Frank will rock up. Oh man.
What? You nearly got that in. It's basically what happens if we've been here for a little while now and haven't been able to catch a damn thing. Well, nothing of substantial, because we're being harassed by the seal. Because every time we get a fish, the seal takes it. So it's just like kind of wind it in as fast as we can, but when it's not quick enough, and
you literally can't.
Got broke off. Yeah. A little soft plastic. Just the white. Something a bit smaller this time. Oh, what have we got? Oh, something different. Some good bait there, look at that.
Yeah, it looks good, man. That's fucking beautiful.
Looks hooked straight through the nose.
Back down. Fold the whole thing on you.
He certainly engulfed that one, didn't he? Look at that. Nice teeth on him. Old soft plastic. He's chewed off the tail.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a good one. You know what I like doing with these? Giant bait. Oh, no! And I like my mum is, but that would slap my very well. You're right.
About to break your back or rod or
probably.
something.
Unfortunately, it's gone straight under the boat on your side.
Quite nasty, isn't it?
It hasn't run properly yet.
Hasn't given it a decent run yet, or?
Yeah, it's just a little bit of pressure. I never know what's going on.
Doesn't really even know what's going on.
Nah. So you want to do some over, maybe wind in my rod or something?
Yeah, let's wind in a couple of rods. What do you reckon? Not a gummy?
No, it's just a beast sitting on the bottom.
Oh, it just popped you. As you can see behind us, pristine conditions, flat as a tack.
Absolute rubbish.
It couldn't get any better, could it?
Garbage.
That is just amazing.
It's rubbish.
Just how flat, it's like glass out there. Like glass. No, it's not.
Rubbish.
It's absolutely rubbish.
All lies.
I woke up this morning and it was supposed to be, hang on, just coming through the cabin. So all week it's supposed to, a spot on the lens there, so all week it's supposed to be about 10 to 15 knots. Metre seas. And it was supposed to get to like a northeast or a northerly. And it was supposed to like,
northerly 5 to 10 knots.
well, around 10 knots.
Like, yep, that's shit off.
And when I looked at Willie,
that sounds like a great
Willie
day.
weather, oh, it was a windy, sorry, I looked at the windy app, but it was just absolutely amazing out here, like 5-10 knots. I don't know what happened. Did I just want it to be 10 knots? All we can do is basically, as they say in the cliche terms, is weather the storm and just see what happens for a while. What we're trying to achieve today was catch a couple of swell sharks and maybe a gummy as a byproduct. Caught plenty of wrasse.
Did you just hear what you said?
Yeah, a couple of, what did I say? A couple of school sharks?
Catch a couple of swell sharks.
Did I?
And maybe a gummy as byproduct. Well, this guy's a sick unit.
No,
Why
well,
would you want this?
the captain generally does catch a few swell sharks.
That's what I do on the shark net. I started out as the shark net.
Yeah, I know, you let everybody down at the moment.
Not at all.
When was the last time you actually caught a decent gummy?
Other people opportunities. Oh,
I don't know.
no. I ain't
Uh,
going to pretend.
well, Frank's joined us anyway.
A few friends.
In fact, Frank and I are no longer friends. Nice bit of pike, nice filleted. Threw it out and Frank took it straight off. Didn't even get a chance to even get down the bottom.
Why Frank would do that to you too?
But yeah, I don't know, Frank and I have normally been on a first name basis. I don't know why he'd do that to me, you know? Maybe he's just that comfortable with me, you know, it's like that one of your mates that just comes into your house and just swipes everything out of your fridge.
No, only you do that.
No, I do that. Maybe that's Frank. Maybe Frank and I are the same.
Frankie!
Oh, no, he got me as well. And he just put that down there. Maybe we concede and chuff off inside the bay, I think, because that's sort of like the,
That's the final
what do you call it, the final straw, the nail in the coffin. Basically battling seals, wind and birds this afternoon, and it doesn't appear to be getting any better. And the minute we put, in fact the minute we move, the seal seems to find us. It's not the same one obviously, but it doesn't matter. The seals seem to find us and they're pretty much just grabbing the baits from the bottom of the floor and then bringing them straight back up. And Frank took me bait before. Now, I'm going to head back in west to Port Bay, I think, and give it a crack. Literally driven all the way from Cape Patterson to Corinella. just to have some calm waters and some peace and quiet. It's like, it's like we're an estuary river here, a fast flowing estuary river. Wouldn't you liken to that, wouldn't you? You can see all across here. We're in 40 metres of water here, right here. It's really nice and smooth over here and just sort of rough in this section here, but we're sheltered by the actual French island here and the northerly winds. Caught some snapper here once before, so we thought we'd come up to near Corinella and see how we go for some gummies. We're on a fast flowing flood tide at the moment. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I think we've got about a window of a couple of hours before tide changes and starts heading back out again. Because we're down to the last couple of hours of light, aren't we? So last ditch effort pretty much ruined the day today. Got a bit of tension on this rod here. A bit of excitement for the afternoon. It all came down to this one bite. And now nothing. Been waiting all day for this. It's quite quiet now, isn't it? It's beautiful, isn't it? Got another boat that's just parked himself over there. He must be looking for mulloway. Got French Island just there, about 100 metres away. Hear the birds. Can hear a mouse singing. Sun's just gone down behind French Island there. We're still holding on to hope. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Nothing. Fucking Aussies. Dude, right around my head. Look at him. How big is he? That's it for this episode. Make sure you hit that like button, and if you'd like to join the Fine and Joe crew, then hit that subscribe button and bell notification for all new releases. Plenty more awesome videos to come. Till then, hope to see you soon, somewhere out there in the big blue. It's like that winter chill. Yep. Oh, my feet are frozen. Whew.